family relationships, provide resources that help individuals cope with stress, engage in better behavior, and build self-esteem. Doing Family with Bumi is a talk show that brings relevant topics together that help families foster better relationships as they journey through life. Do well to follow us across all our social media platforms. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we are also on App Store and Play Store. Download and subscribe. Thank you. Hello and welcome. This is Doing Family with Bumi on African Entertainment Television. As always, we're all about thriving relationships in the family. Human beings are works in progress, and so mistakes and forgiveness are part of our equation. This is a pointer to the topic we'll be looking at on this episode. Bumi Oyebadijo is my name. Stay with us. We'll be back after this time out. Welcome back. It's still Doing Family with Bumi. On this episode, we'll be looking at the topic forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very sensitive topic, and that is why we have brought a couple to discuss this topic in detail. Please join me as we make welcome Mr. and Mrs. Karim. Mr. Karim is a business application consultant, and Mrs. Karim is an evangelist as well as a teenage teacher. You're both welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Ma, I'll start with you. How long have you been married, Ma?
18 years.
18 years. So in all those 18 years, have you found it very easy to forgive your husband?
Not really. Not really.
So there were times you went to bed angry with
Yes, yes.
him. And you are an evangelist.
Yes. Just what I've said in your introduction that human being, we are a work in progress.
Yes.
So during those period of time when we just got married, there are a lot of things we are bound to do that we don't even know. At times you just decide not to even talk to him at times and just go to bed and say, what's all this? But as we are going by and by, we are getting better and we're getting used to ourselves.
Thank you for your sincerity. All right, Mr. Karim, I remember you said you wish your wife was calmer. Now, she has said that in the journey of 18 years, she has learned, she has adjusted, she has adapted. How about you?
Well, we all have our highs and lows. And so when I said that I wish it was calmer, it would be at those moments when, the woman, the fighting woman, I say that with a lot of, as a compliment.
Okay.
That's what I meant. For me personally, I also have my own weaknesses too. So, but like she has rightly said, and like you have rightly also introduced, that we are work in progress, and as much as we make ourselves available in God's hand to mold us, there's no problem.
There's no problem. There's no problem. That's fine. Now, we are looking at the topic forgiveness. It's a very sensitive topic because it's easy to judge when someone finds it difficult to forgive. But we are all different. And of course, we are works in progress. So forgiveness for you, Mr. Karim, what is the core value of you having to forgive your wife in this context?
Wow. There is, if there's a core, that means there's actually so much in terms of the value that we can derive from forgiveness. You see, forgiveness makes for peace.
Okay.
Forgiveness makes for progress because offense will surely come.
Definitely.
Offense must surely come. All right. And someone said that marriage is actually an institution of two great forgivers. Okay. And that is that goes a long way to let us know that without forgiveness, it is actually very difficult for a marriage to succeed. So one core value or benefit that we can derive from forgiving one another, be it in the marriage context or other forms of relationship, is the fact that we are able to thrive when we forgive one another.
Yes.
We're able to progress when we forgive one another. We're able to excel. We're able to live a healthy life because forgiveness is actually there's so much damage that hurt can bring into our person, into our life, into our health.
Yes.
So the better we forgive, the more we forgive, the better it is for us.
Wow. So forgiveness is the core of a healthier living, a healthier life, so to speak. Because I remember John Hopkins' records that when you forgive, it helps you become healthier.
You feel better.
Yes.
You feel better.
Yeah.
You know, those headaches, those migraines, blood pressure,
Correct.
depression, all these things don't find a resting place in your life,
Correct.
in your body,
Correct.
when you are able to forgive. Mrs. Karim, this question is for you. Has your husband consistently offended you in a particular manner, even after you have talked about it, after he has apologized? Does he find himself, or do you find him going back to the same space and hurting you consistently over and over again?
Actually, when we just got married,
Yes.
but now over time we have adjusted, we've seen ourselves, and I've realized that this marriage is actually a lifetime journey.
It is.
So definitely we have to overlook something in a way to move forward.
But how has overlooking been for you, Mr. Karim? Has it been easy to overlook offenses?
Yeah, I did mention that marriage is a union of two great forgivers.
Yes.
So I think that the question of offenses is a given. Offense will surely come, like I did say. And so what we need to do, or what one prays for, is actually to keep asking for that grace, even to forgive in advance. Okay, so that when eventually those offenses do come,
yes.
It's easier for you, because of course at times it can be very difficult. You want to, you are thinking maybe you are going in the path of a perfectionist and something like that, but we are not, nobody is perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so when that is at the back of our mind, it becomes easier for us to see that, well, she probably didn't understand it this well.
Okay.
She probably did see it from this angle, and that is why I acted like this. That's why she acted like that. I think when we make that space available, it helps us to quickly and easily forgive one another.
That's the space of forgiving ahead.
Correct.
Or being open to wanting to forgive.
Correct.
Being open to wanting to forgive.
Because we should just agree that we will offend one another.
Definitely.
Yes. It might.
That's absolutely.
And when you were asking, what if it's coming repeatedly and the person, yes.
Repeatedly, yes, for that particular offense.
For a particular offense.
Yes.
Those are difficult things. Those are difficult situations. It might be, one might say, we have talked about this.
Yes.
But you have said this.
Yes.
But you say you will do that.
Yes.
All in all, since we have accepted one another, okay? And one thing also is that when we look away from some of these weaknesses and try to see, the great things and the beautiful things, I think it now becomes easier for you to let go of those areas of weaknesses, and why you also expect that change will eventually come.
And of course, it has happened in these 18 years.
Correct.
It has happened.